good morning, happy Tuesday, and happy Halloween. I decided not to dress up for today's live, but I wanted to jump in today and talk to you about what's coming up here towards the end of the year. There are only 61 days left in 2017, but it is not too late to end the year strong. You may be contemplating a Black Friday sale that's coming up in just a few weeks, but I want to share with you 7 reasons why I don't do a Black Friday sale and what you can do instead to end the year strong. For those of you who don't know me or don't know me well, my name is Karie Price. I'm a brand messaging coach helping ambitious women business owners find and own the words to stand out, be heard, and make your message roar. Now, if you don't mind, I'm just going to take 1 second and I want to make sure I'm actually broadcasting live. I had scheduled this live onto my page and chose the wrong time. So I want to make sure that this live is broadcasting, and I am, and I will jump back on in an hour to that pre-scheduled live just to let those people know who may have set a reminder to come watch this video, because every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, you can find me live right here on my page, sharing information that is going to help you move your message forward, help you stand out and not sound like anybody else, and make your message roar. If this topic is something that you think would be beneficial to people that you know, please go ahead and share it so they can jump in and join me. I'm going to bring up my notes and we're going to dive right in. So a lot of people are talking right now about Black Friday sales, and Black Friday or Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, sort of that whole event over that weekend is a big time for a lot of businesses. And I will say for product-based businesses, I think Black Friday sales are sort of expected these days, right? People know that's probably the best time, the best sale of the year. When I had a product-based business, that hands down was my biggest sale of the year. And a lot of product-based and retail businesses rely on that. But as a service-based business provider, I'm not a fan of them. Now, just like anything else I share with you, there's no judgment if you choose to do it, but I'm going to share with you the 7 reasons why I don't do a Black Friday sale. And then I'm going to share with you what I do instead and what you can do instead, because you can still capitalize on Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. Sorry, let me just check my light. And I'm just going to double check. I hope, yep, using the right mic. All right. So, reason number 1 why I do not do a Black Friday sale is it is super hard to stand out. Everybody is trying to capitalize on Black Friday. Let's just call it Black Friday, but you know that I mean Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. That 4-day period, everybody is trying to get your attention, and it's really hard to stand out and even get your stuff seen. Ad space is likely going to be more expensive if you're doing ads, and even then, they're probably looking for very specific things. Again, mostly for product-based businesses, people are looking to get their holiday shopping done. That's where their focus and attention is. They probably aren't even seeing you and seeing what you're putting out there, right? Everybody has a sale. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2, I don't do a Black Friday sale is it does not attract my ideal client. I want to work with people who understand the importance of messaging to their business, that their marketing is only as effective as the message that they're trying to communicate. And they recognize this as a strategic foundational part of their business. I want them to invest when they need to. I don't want them to wait for a sale, right? Like, everyone's looking for getting the best value for every investment that they make in their business, but I'm wanting to attract people that know that this is strategic and foundational and you invest in it when you're ready. Okay, so that's reason number 2. Reason number 3 that I do not do a Black Friday sale. Your clients may not be as invested in the outcomes at lower prices. So there's a couple points there. So here's what I see happen a lot. People will do like a Black Friday sale and they'll slash their prices like 75%. And let's just, for argument's sake, that normally their thing that they're selling is $100. Now you can get it for $25. Especially if you're a coach or consultant where your client has to do work. If they've invested $25 and then they don't do the work, they're like, that's only $25. Not a big deal, right? Because it's sort of along the lines, my husband has said this for years, and so now it's ingrained in my head, but free has no value. People don't value the things that they get for free the same way that they would for things that they pay for. So if you've got a really low price point, they're not as invested necessarily at committing the time and the work that they need to do, because it's like, it's okay if I lost that little bit of money. It wasn't a big waste of money, right? Now, if your clients are spending $100, $1,000, $5,000 or more, like whatever it is you charge, if you've established the value of what it is, the transformation that you help your clients achieve, if you establish the value and you price it well, and your message establishes you as an expert commanding those prices, then your clients, when they're ready to commit, whatever the price is, they want those results that your message has shared with them that they're going to get. Hey, Linda, thank you so much for joining me live. So good to see you here. Yeah, and I'm sorry that you missed it. I scheduled the other one that you probably got the reminder for. I scheduled that for the wrong time, which is why you thought it was at noon today. And so I had to start a whole new live because I couldn't change the schedule. So anyway, sorry about that. Okay. And you can go back and catch up, and I'll recap really quick at the end the 7 reasons. I'm on, that was reason number 2. Your clients may not be as invested in the outcome at lower prices. That was reason number 3. Sorry. Reason number 4 why I don't do a Black Friday sale. Honestly, it feels kind of icky. So look at this from your client's point of view. Let's say last month, your client invested with you, and let's just say it's $1,000, okay? Your client invested with you last month for $1,000, and now you run a Black Friday sale for that exact same service at 50% off. They're probably feeling really bummed out about that and really disappointed. This actually happened to me last year. I had purchased from somebody who established themselves as an expert, right? They had service offerings. They were some DIY services that I needed at that time. And I made the purchase, and less than 2 months later, all of their DIY products were 50% off. I invested a couple $1,000s with this person, and just 2 months later, it was 50% off. Honestly, that felt crummy. So I never want my clients to worry about buying or investing when the time is right for them, because, I'm going to feel, man, if she drops the price on that later, I'm going to miss out. And so they hold back. I never want my clients to feel how I felt last year when it cost me probably $1,000 had I waited. And that just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And remember, your brand is your reputation as it's perceived in the mind of the market. Every experience that someone has with you shapes their opinion of you. It shapes your brand. I don't want to do anything that's going to devalue that. All right? So that's number 4. Reason number 5, I don't do a Black Friday sale, and I've sort of alluded to this. I don't want people to wait for a sale. When you are ready to invest in your messaging because you know your marketing is not as effective as it could be, that you're sounding like everybody else, nobody's remembering you, when you're ready to get control of that, I want to be there to support you right then and there. I don't want you to wait a month, 2 months, whatever, hoping I'm going to offer a sale. This is so foundational to your business that when the time is right for you, I want you to be able to move and move quickly. So I also think about that. This is actually a tactic that people encourage you to do, like if to curb your own spending. Let's say you're an impulse shopper. They say, well, wait to make a decision for 7 days. Like you want something, wait for 7 days. You may have talked yourself out of it by then. You may get shiny object syndrome. You may get discouraged. there could be so many things that happen in that time that you're waiting. And again, when you're ready, I want you to be able to move and move now. So I don't want my clients to wait for a sale. Reason number 6 that I don't do a Black Friday sale is I don't want it to devalue my brand. Now, again, I've been alluding, all of these points so far have been talking about this, but what this means for me, like, fundamentally is I don't compete on price. And when you offer sales, especially dramatic ones, you encourage people to compete or to compare on price. I know that I offer amazing personal experience, that I know how to draw out of you your one-of-a-kind message that's going to help you stand out in the market. I know I have a process that guides you through that to make that easy. And I know it makes all of your marketing, no matter what you're doing, more effective. And I price it appropriately. It's not exorbitant to work with me, but I value what I know this does for your business, and I want you to value it too. I don't compete on price. It's my job to show you the value of what does it mean to be able to stand out in your market, actually have your message be heard, and to truly make your message roar, right? My job to prove that to you, and then price it appropriately and get you the results, right? That obligation is on me. So I know that this is a valuable thing that you need in your business. And if I do all of those things well, if I help you understand the importance of that, you will value my brand and you will value me and the work that I do. When you hear from my clients that it was the best thing they've ever done for their business to work with me, when you hear those testimonials, when you see my clients out there, even without me asking them to, they are out there sharing their experience of working with me, you will value what I do and I won't have to compete on price. Okay. So that's reason number 6 that I don't do a Black Friday sale. Reason number 7. This is going to sound a little redundant, but it's true. It's not consistent with my brand. Right? So all those other things are true, but, and fundamentally, like, I don't want to devalue my brand, but if I look at what my brand stands for and what I believe in and what I do, and I'm just going to review my notes because I don't want to miss, like, I really want to make sure that I gave you guys good stuff here. I do believe that messaging is a critical, foundational piece to your business success. It is a strategic investment. If you want your message to be relatable to your ideal client, one of a kind and sounding like nobody else, actionable, making it easy for you and your entire team to implement so that you can reliably, consistently show up as the expert that you are, that's what I stand for. That's what I want for you. I bring a lot of experience to the table. 20 years in branding and in business analysis. Now, what does that do for you? I know how to ask you the right questions to pull this out of you, to find your inner one-of-a-kind message that roars and helps you bring it out. I know that the first answer that you give is not the true answer, and I know how to help you dive in deeper to pull out your most authentic one-of-a-kind message. And I believe in giving you everything I've got, every tip, every prompt, you guys, my clients' brands work in my own brains. Even though I don't do done for you brand messaging development anymore, if I come up with an idea or a thought, you get it. You get everything I have when you work with me, and I price that fairly. That is all consistent with my brand. I teach my clients to make sure that they are showing up as an expert, that it allows you to charge what you're worth. And I believe that for my own brand too. Linda, thank you so much for your hearts and your comments. And Linda says, I value your work and find my message as the expert. Yes, you need to find the message that allows you to stand out in your market separate from anybody else that does what you do. And you need to prove that value to people, and you need to get results for your clients. If you do all those things, people will value your brand, and you don't need to compete on price. So let me just really quickly run through those 7 reasons again, and because then I want to talk about, this isn't a bash on discounts and sales, and I want to talk a little bit about that. Okay, so quick recap why I don't do a Black Friday sale. It is hard to stand out in the market because everybody's trying to capitalize on Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. It does not attract my ideal client. That's number 2. Number 3, clients may not be as invested in the outcome, especially if they have to do the work at lower prices. It's less painful for them to waste $10 or $25. If they are investing in something that they know is good for their business, they've got skin in the game. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4. I'm going to come back to your comments, Linda. Number 4, it leaves an icky feeling for people who've purchased your services already at full price. Happened to me last year, cost me about $1,000 because I invested with somebody 2 months before Black Friday, and everything that I purchased from them was 50% off. Crummy brand experience. Number 5, I don't want people to wait for a sale. I want you, when you are ready, to invest in your messaging, when you are tired of sounding like everybody else and not having any of your marketing techniques work. When you're ready to fix that, I want you to be able to take action on that and move and get help. I don't want you to wait in hopes of there being a sale. Number 6, I don't want it to devalue my own brand. I don't compete on price. And number 7, it's not consistent with my brand and what I help my clients do. Establishing yourself as an expert, putting yourself out there in the market with value, and attracting your ideal clients. So doing a Black Friday sale is not consistent with what I believe a solid brand and a strong brand message give you in your business. Linda says there's no point in selling yourself on sale except for bundle services. Maybe. But let's just talk about that. That's actually a good segue, Linda. So are discounts bad? So again, this is not a judgment if you choose to offer a sale or do a discount. It is your business. You do what feels right for you. And if doing a Black Friday sale is the thing that you feel like is the right thing for you, by all means do that. I just personally don't. I believe a strong brand does not need to discount. Now to the bundle question, Linda, if you have multiple offerings and you say, hey, you can buy A or you can buy B, if you buy them both together, I'll offer you a discount. I think that's a great way to get people to choose, kind of get more than one thing with you. That not necessarily like a slashing down on a Black Friday sale, right? Like even, let's say it's $100. If you buy them both together, it's $175. But on Black Friday, I'm going to knock 50% off. I still would feel icky about that for all my clients that took advantage of that bundle, right? The bundle deal. So, I feel like that's, for me, that doesn't feel in alignment with how I want my clients to feel, right? So what can you do instead? And Linda, you are right on the money. So what can you do instead? I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm doing for Black Friday. Black Friday is a great time to launch something new, if done well. Again, remember, reason number 1 I don't do a Black Friday sale is it's really hard to stand out. Everybody is offering something, right? But if you want to do a launch around this time period, a new offering, reopening an offering if you haven't offered something for a while, and you want to offer an early bird incentive, basically from a pricing standpoint, my prices should only ever go up. They should never go down. So whatever you launch at, if you offer a discount that's below that, everyone who's bought at this price or above feels icky, right? Like they feel like, man, I just invested with her, and if I would have waited, I could have saved money. Now they've got this bad taste in their mouth. Great time to launch something though. But here's the thing that I think makes it more effective. And here's what I'm doing. I'm going to talk you guys right through it. I actually use Black Friday as a pre-launch activity. So I am opening up my Messaging Mastery, the Foundation program again in December. Okay. I'm launching it with a webinar the second week of December, I think is the date. I wasn't going to open the doors to this program again until 2018, but I revamped it back in the spring. My clients are getting better, faster results. I can't wait for 2018 to do it. So I'm going to launch that in December for people with a webinar. I'm going to do a webinar, talk about the 7 foundational elements of your message, why they give you a competitive advantage, and how it makes all of your marketing easier. Okay. So that's going to be a webinar in December. But there's people who know me already that maybe didn't sign up the last time I opened the doors for that program. So what I am offering is you can get on a waiting list. You can go to karieprice.com/waitlist. This is no obligation, except that you are the only group of people who will get an offer on the Black Friday weekend. Before I open this program to the public, there will be a Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday deal only provided to people on the waiting list. So I won't be sharing what that deal is on my Facebook page or even in my free group. You will only get the details about that via email. So if you've been thinking about working with me and you want to see what the changes to the program are, because I've made another round of changes, it's going to include different levels of access of how you'd like to work with me. So some people like to do more self-study. The program's fully contained with training and workbooks and the tips that you need to go through the material yourself. And if you prefer a self-study method, there will be a level available to you of that. Now, I do believe that the key to creating your best message is that you get outside feedback and support, and why you would want to come work with me. So even at that level, you get access into the Facebook group and a once a month Q&A call. So you're even at the DIY, you are not on your own. Okay. But the clients that have gotten the most powerful messaging the fastest are the ones that work more directly with me. So there will be levels of access of one-on-one calls. A few times a year, I will do a small group, and like I used to run it, groups of maybe 10 people. So still a group setting, but a little bit smaller, intimate, get more individual feedback. Or you can choose to work with me with just a handful of one-on-one calls, or like all access one-on-one calls. My clients who are doing that are knocking it out of the park. But there'll be this breadth of options for you and how you want to be supported. So again, that'll launch in December. But if you want to know about that in advance and to get the best deal on this new format that I will offer, it's going to include extended payment plans to make the monthly payments even easier if you choose that option. That is only going to be offered to my waiting list. So go to karieprice.com/waitlist to sign up. Nothing to do now except to sign up and then watch for your emails leading up to Black Friday, where you can get that deal. Okay. Yeah. And Linda says they might choose to wait in the future. Oh, so they don't miss your deals. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't do sales. And yeah, Linda, great ways to give options. Yeah. Thank you. I want to have more options for how you want to be supported. There is no option. I mean, you could choose to get into my program and then never talk to me. Sure. You could absolutely do that. But like, part of the benefit is that you get my 20 years of experience and support doing this for other clients, like done for you brand messaging development, my creative juices flowing on your business, and the one-on-one clients and the small group clients that I have successfully helped through this program who have told me time and time again it is the best thing they have ever done for their business. And I want you to have whatever level of support feels right for you. All right. So go to karieprice.com/waitlist just to sign up on the waiting list to get notified of that. And what I want for you is, again, 61 days left in the year, but don't give up on 2017. There's still plenty of time, but you have to act now. Tomorrow is November 1st. You have to act now. You still have time to launch something, whether you do that for Black Friday or in December. But it's time for you to figure that out right now. So I want you to join me inside my free Facebook group, The Messaging Den. I'm going to go jump into that group right now. If you're not already a member, just go to themessagingden.com or search for The Messaging Den right here on Facebook. I will approve your membership. I will be watching for that. And let's talk about what you are planning to launch between now and the end of the year, or to help you brainstorm ideas of what you can launch between now and the end of the year, so that you can end the year with more money in your bank and fueled and on fire to start off 2018 strong. All right. So I'm going to pop over there now. I'll be back on my page in about 35 minutes for that other pre-recorded live if you have any other questions, but come join me in my group and we will talk about it there. There's a lot of support. A lot of people, maybe some of your ideal clients are in there too. So it's a great opportunity to get some feedback if you've been thinking about something to launch and not sure if it's the right thing. All right. I will see you in the group, but whatever you do, be thinking about how you can end this year strong. How can you get your message out there in a way that sets you up as the expert that you are? How can you make your message roar? Talk to you next week. Bye.